Hey, it's Trevor Sternad here from the Black Dahlia Murder. You're listening to Mosh Mag. Turn it up.
This is Steve Zetro Souza from Exodus, and you're listening to Mosh Mag. Turn it up.
We are back again.
Episode 27.
27 into hizzy mizzy, you know.
The audio video. This is the audio visual portion.
Yeah, dude, I am so impressed with you. I am, the last time I was ever impressed with you, but this is
people
really
ask,
cool.
They shall receive. Okay. People wanted to see a little more visual, so we're throwing up the split screen YouTube.
Do they
like
really want to see us?
That's why I'm trying to put the visuals up, kind of block us out of the way. Take their voice off first.
Give me a visual. Put it right here.
Yeah. Keep us out of the way a little bit.
I know. But dude, I'm very impressed. I seriously am. It's really, 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 really cool. I think I just want to start off by saying happy National Record Store Day.
Oh
yeah. Did you get me a card?
I forgot. Darn it. I'll send you a digital card later.
That would be so fucked up if you... Sorry. That would be so messed up if they start getting the card industry will get into National Record Store Day and start sending it out. But I'm laughing, and there probably is a card out there for National.
There probably is. I mean, that industry makes no money otherwise. So
I know. Yeah.
With the internet and free greeting cards.
I just saw a movie, and who was the writer? Oh, it was Adam Sandler. He was a writer.
Yeah, that's the pizza one.
No, he was
Mr. Deeds.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
God, that was so stupid. It was so stupid, but I watched it still, and I'm like,
That's like some Sandra Bullock movie I just watched. It's been on like twice now, and I've watched it. Why? I don't know. It's like one of her dumbest movies. And I don't know. I've watched it twice now. That's just so cute, though.
There's some stupid shows that, there's always the classics.
Suck you in.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you're just like, oh, watching it.
What the hell did that just waste 2 hours for? Yeah.
My wife was watching OWN, Oprah's channel, and the reason why she's watching it because there's like all this murder mystery shit, Dateline shit going on. Well, all of a sudden, she went to bed early and she was watching and she fell asleep. So I go into bed and the TV's on, and I start watching this one show where there's this preacher, and it's a series, and I don't know, anything about it. I got so wrapped up into it, I started recording these things.
That's what happens.
Because this preacher was like, this black preacher was with this other girl, and it was just, I don't know why. Why did I just say that? Oh, yeah, I saw your little emoji. I saw that emoji. Don't be emoji.
I'm thinking about you.
Don't be emoji in my motherfucking shit. Holy shit. But anyway, that's okay. I divulged too much bullshit on here. I think I needed to shut my fucking hole. Okay.
All right. In the news. Let's get to the news. So, one of the, I guess, what do you want to call him? The most well-known pimps on the planet so far to this day, other than Hugh Hefner, I guess. But Hugh Hefner wasn't technically a pimp.
Nah, he wasn't.
This guy was. So, Dennis Hoff, he was the owner of the Bunny Ranch out, if nobody knows, this is in Nevada. It is brothels are legal. He owned 2 brothels or so, or a few out there. His name is Dennis Hoff. He born on October 14, 1946. He passed away this year, October 16, 2018. A couple days after his birthday, apparently according to stories and according to video. Ron Jeremy says they threw a big party for him for his 72nd birthday. Everybody was over, the whole nine. He partied well the night before. He was doing well. Ron Jeremy found him the next morning. He was dead in his bed. So, but apparently the man went out well.
When I heard that, and isn't it weird too? Like in Nevada, everyone just thinks they can go to Vegas and there's going to be hookers everywhere.
Yeah,
well, there is, but there's only in certain counties that prostitution's legal. But that's really Yeah, and you know what he had? He had all the series that it was on Showtime or HBO, and all that.
He had the sign in the front that said Jesse got laid here, Jesse the
yeah.
Ventura. Jesse Ventura got laid here and all that controversy over that and not a bad place. Oh yeah, and he was also
That's what Lamar Odom.
Lamar Odom too. A lot of celebrities went there. That's another thing too. He was he also ran for GOP assemblyman, and he was actually doing well. He was in the running. They called him the Trump from Perot because he ran under the same sort of platform as Trump, I guess.
Hey, what's going to be shown for this now part? Like, is there going to be like hookers you're going to show on like YouTube and stuff? I can't wait to see this. Can we just not have a lot of big fake titties? Okay, can we have like real nice?
Yeah, I'm gonna do something.
Okay, do it good. Do it up. That's what's so cool. Like, there's another side to it. Now I can't wait to like see it tomorrow and like what little tidbits you find in. Yeah. See, now you have a kind of an upper hand on me, and I don't like it. Now you can just start going. Because, like, you can find a fucking picture of me somewhere of, like, me doing something really stupid and all, me picking my nose or something and shit.
Give me ideas.
Oh, I know. That's me.
Keep feeding the fire.
I know, you idiot. Okay, on news itself, Rush just comes out and says there are zero plans to go back on tour again.
When's the last time they toured?
And that I don't know because I've never seen them, Scott.
That's right. We spoke about this.
So that's why this is more news to me than anything. I was praying, like,
I don't think I would have seen it.
Neil Peart would be like, you know what? Let's just go on the road. One more time. Let's just do it. Oh, Jesus. My biggest crutch of my yes. And also, I don't know if Ozzy. We're going to talk about Ozzy.
Yeah.
Dude, do you realize that he had said that he had contracted 3 individual staph infections in his thumb?
See, now I wonder how that happened. Did he get them from the hospital? Was it backstage? I mean, in the butt? How does that happen?
Yeah, I have no idea. How does it get to that point? Especially when you have 3, and it's just not like it's,
No offense to nurses and anybody out there, but dude, these hospitals, I've worked in hospitals, and Paul, you'll tell you the same thing. They're some of the most nastiest places I've ever seen. Behind
no one really goes there when they're healthy, so
yeah.
I mean, shit.
But they're just dirty, it's like this. They're not very. I don't know. It's gross.
Yeah. Okay. The Mountain View show he did reschedule till July 27th, 2019. So that was when the reschedule will be. So yada yada yada. So,
yeah, and that's my mistake there. I told you guys on the 20th. It was going to be rescheduled for the 20th, but apparently that's been pushed off till next year.
Yeah. And there's the dog.
There's my shadow.
There. and that's what he really is, his shadow. Sorry, I'm looking for a pen. See, now you guys get to see me. I just can't do my shit. Now you're like, what the hell? Oh, did everybody see a little bowl that I make? I make these record bowls. There. That's my little special record bowl. Okay. Let's see. Oh, the Bohemian Rhapsody movie is coming out. And that's on the Queen. And that is going to be coming out in 2 days. 2 days is going to be on a Thursday night. So,
yeah, that was crazy. I actually thought that the guy who plays him was the same guy who played in the movie Split. I thought that was him, and it's not. It's totally 2 different people. But I think kind of looks similar.
Dude, he does. And even when he talks, and the teeth structure,
Oh yeah, they did his mouth and the whole 9, man.
He has that weird.
It's gonna be good.
Mug in it. Yeah, I know. And it's just they did it really well. Because everything I've seen, it looks so damn good. I'm just like, yeah. Okay, what you got, man?
Not to bring people too down, but I just want to bring this up because of the show we just saw them last weekend. Godsmack has canceled all tour dates due to unfortunate news that Tony Rambola, the guitarist's son's sudden death. Tony and Sue Rambola's son Joe Fay passed away last week unexpectedly, and at the young age of 34 years old. It has not been reported the cause of death yet. We don't know. Nobody knows. So I mean, that's more to come. We'll let you know. We'll put that on Facebook.
I guess his son was like 34 years old.
Yeah.
We have nothing to this day right now of what really happened.
Yeah.
It is always sad when someone dies, and it almost seems like that's the only thing really happening in metal nowadays.
Yep.
And but isn't it weird? The only thing that really comes out in metal is like, oh, this album back in, this album's 40 fucking years old now. Yeah, or someone dying and shit. But I guess that's what happens. Oh, for all you guys that are interested, my Ruthie's Lego set I'm making a Ruthie's in Legos. I figured out a way how to put like shirts on these guys. So I have vintage shirts that I find online, and I actually make these shirts for my little Lego guys to go in my Ruthie's in. I'm looking at one, so that's why I said it. I'm sorry.
You should post more of those on Mosh Mag. I think people dig them.
Yeah.
You should do a little. You should do a time lapse video of you putting it together.
We'll see. The building is just going to be absolutely off the grid because I can't just do it. I have to do a little piece, like I did the air conditioning unit. I don't know if everybody who knows Ruthie's was always to the right hand side, or stage left, right hand side of the stage. If you're looking at the stage, it's on the right. It's sitting in this weird spot in the corner by the stage, and I had to make this thing, so I made it to a T. So it's really hard because I have to do certain little things, like I have to do, the bathrooms, and I'm having one hell of a time.
Get
you
on
know what Ruthie's is right now? It's a
bookstore, isn't it?
No, it's a community center, and AKA church.
Yeah, just like they did at Omni.
Right. Exactly. But the stage is still there. The stage is still there for Ruthie's In. It's so weird that they kept the stage there.
We have to go in there,
or they put it in the right thing. Yeah. Another thing is, Slipknot. We're hearing all this shit about Slipknot, and I hear this probably every week. How awesome this album is going to be. But all I'm hearing it from is from Slipknot. No music has came out. No one has ever heard it. But they're saying this is going to be the shit. This is going to be the hardest shit ever. Oh, this is going to be shit.
Oh, no, it's not another Chinese democracy.
I know. I don't want this shit. I don't want... Oh, I don't understand. Can you just get Rick Rubin again, dude, and make your next album? Because then I would be like balls out. Isn't Rick Rubin?
Well,
oh my God, he's a fucking god.
Well, yeah, of course he is, dude.
God.
He makes everything sound good.
I know.
If it wasn't for him, I don't know what music would sound like.
He's
worked with so many.
Blood,
We've talked about this. Right? He's worked with so many bands. It's just ridiculous.
I want to do a whole thing about
Rick Rubin.
Let's just go down a list of all the shit.
I think that would be cool. The Rick Rubin show.
Right.
And just do like a whole show on Rick Rubin.
Right.
Dude.
And we'll just go down the list and.
Like when he started out, that would be so cool. He's such a musical. He's so amazing.
I don't know, but do you understand what I mean about Slipknot? It's like Corey always just comes out and says shit. He said shit about his last, what's his other band? Stone Sour. Yeah, and he said that about that, and I get it, and I'm like, I like it. I like here and there, but it's not like the first Stone Sour that I love. Anyway, I'm really not gonna push this. I'm just gonna wait until, and I'm now. Isn't it now that he has said that? He has also said like, "Oh, this is gonna be the hardest shit ever." Now, isn't it gonna be like?
Yeah, I've heard that it's supposed to be like Iowa.
Right.
It's supposed to be as hard as Iowa. Personally, I don't know. That's like the one Slipknot album that I don't really like.
I know, and
it's got a lot of instrumental on it. That's why.
Do you know that he really disliked Rick Rubin for changing his music style?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I read an interview with him. He was kind of mad because how can he go through and how can he go on tour and do this album? And he was really upset. I know. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Figure it out. You have 40 fucking people on stage. What the fuck? Maybe not get the fourth drummer out there and maybe
Yeah.
But dude, they play a hell of a show. I'd have to
That
agree.
they do, man.
Remember that show we saw in Sacramento? That was a great show.
No, they're absolutely amazing.
God, I love that show.
They're great live.
Okay.
Hey, speaking of live, I want to talk about Metallica really quick.
I like that.
Metallica, to live is to die. That Cliff Burton little instrumental with the short little "to live is to die" lyrics.
Insert Cliff Burton here.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. I got.
Anyway, Cliff Burton. So they played this live for the first time at the 30th anniversary party a few years back. And so now they just released the video today of the live performance. So it's on YouTube. It's on their Metallica page. Check it out. I checked it out. We'll actually, you know what I'll do? I'll go ahead and post that on our Facebook. I'll link to that.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah,
check that out. Just go check us out at Mosh Mag, the podcast on Facebook.
That's it. Okay, what do we have? We have oh, there's this little thing about Nickelback. I understand. I'm not a Nickelback fan. I just read this, and I found it interesting. Nickelback uses radio data to see what people want to hear. As I guess they go into different cities. They'll use the radio data to figure out what they should play at that show. And I think it's very interesting. It's like, I would just
people
think
still hate them.
would,
Interesting.
I know. Whatever. What can you imagine? I remember somebody. It was like, I think it was at my bowling league, and he walked in with a Nickelback shirt on, and I'm like, dude,
it's embarrassing. People wear those.
I asked him. Well, I had a little bit too much to drink, and I go, hey, is this like a joke? It's like,
wow.
Yeah. And he's like, no, I kind of like the band, And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I walked away, and that was it. So, yeah, whatever.
You're wild. Never hang out with me again. Go fuck it. Never stand within 10 feet of me.
I know. Well, shit. Do you think I wanted to hang out with his ass? But,
You're like, stay over there.
God damn. Also, Bruce, I guess he's been doing this, but Bruce Dickinson, he's on tour, but it's a spoken word tour. So
is it like spoken word? It's like poetry.
I think he's just telling stories.
Poetry slams, or
I think he's telling stories. What I understood, it was that he's just telling stories.
Well, he's getting up in age. Grandpa's like to tell stories.
I know. But why do you know what? I think I have something about Bruce now. I really, dude, I do. Don't get me wrong. I love Iron Maiden. But back through the last 3 or 4 years, how I've heard him bashing how he's had a beef with almost everybody. And about like Judas Priest. He had a thing. Well, we've always been better than Judas Priest.
Wow.
Like he gets, like there can't be any other band. There can't be another thing. I don't know if you guys look into it, because he has said a lot of shit, or there's a beef because, he's.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so I've always had a little sour taste in my mouth every time I talked about Bruce. I just like, because I would just kind of look at him like, huh?
I think he's amazing.
I do. He does. But he's so like when we saw him in Santa Barbara, and he was like, oh, you're just like you're not singing opera, motherfucker. Can you just fucking do it? Shit. Anyway, have I ever? I just don't know when to shut my fucking mouth sometimes. I got down with that one. Okay. I got one more. Gene Simmons with Kiss. He says in an interview, I still hate to play I Was Made for Loving You, Baby.
But for the right money, he'll play it.
Well, I guess he still does it every
fucking
fucking
tour.
But I guess, that was the little disco track. And I think that, you know what? If you really think about it, it was Ace that did, New York Groove and shit. I'm back in the New York Groove. And that went very popular as disco, and it was a trip. Yeah, so he really dislikes because yes. What do you have? What do you have, sweetheart?
I'm wrapping up. What I'm talking about, I've got next is my Aftershock review.
Oh yeah, hit it.
So, Aftershock, I think everybody know by now, Aftershock is the big concert in Sacramento every year. I think they're on their 5th year now. I can't remember exactly. But like I mentioned, all the bands, it's a 2-day show. It is amazing. So first day 1, I walk in, Shinedown's playing. Now, Shinedown, they're a really good band to see live. They're a great band. They're a great live band. They have a lot of energy. They're on point every time. They're very Christmas themed. They play a good set. It's mixed old tunes, new tunes. It's good stuff. It's a good. You're always going to get a good show. Okay, if you go to Shinedown, it's one of those. They're kind of a. I can't even really explain it. It's a safe band to go see.
Yeah.
But dude, out of all the bands there, 2 bands really stood out the most. And on the first day, the band that stood out the most to me was 311.
Oh wow!
Of all the bands, dude, 311, I was blown away by them. They were so amazing and so on point. They're older guys, man. They're our age, but dude, they still had it. Every little beat, every little thing they had. Yeah. They were on point. They played all their old stuff, some new stuff. They mixed it up. I remember, I think it was one of the Warped Tours I seen them on years and years ago when they were younger, and they were awesome. But this show, man, it was like it just put them right back on the map again. 311 is the shit. If you ever anybody out there gets a chance to see 311, I know they're not hardcore, but they're a really good band.
I've heard that about them. It's kind of a legendary thing that they are incredible live.
An amazing live band.
And that's what that kills me, that some bands are just absolutely on fucking point, like you said, and it's just like it's incredible. Their energy they have, and they do. Like some people will just like their album sales are shit, but then when it comes to live performances, man, bam, they're just like that on. That's really like I saw Skeleton Witch, and they opened for System of a Down when they were here in Phoenix. And it just killed me that they had this band, which was dead on, but it was really heavy. It's on death metal-ish. And they played, and then I can't, Bullet for the Valentine or somebody else played after that, and I'm just like, oh my God. But yeah, just on point performances, man. It's incredible when you finally find a really live great band. Yeah.
But then
go ahead.
Bands like Godsmack, that was also there. Now they put on their typical Godsmack show. They are. How do I explain? They're another band that's kind of safe, but you know what they're gonna play. They're kind of all their stuff's the same. You know what they're gonna play. Every show's always been the same.
Your dog is tearing shit up.
Can you hear him in the background?
Yeah.
It's so terrible.
Oh my God.
And I gave him a little cap.
Oh, no shit.
That's all the noise you guys hear in the background. My new 5-month-old Shepherdor puppy. Anyway. So yeah, and you know what? Kind of a little bummer. I was a little bummed out that I didn't get to see Guar. I missed Guar for Godsmack. I was just because the way they had it set up there was actually really nice. They had a small stage that was very far off to the right, then they had another stage kind of in between, and they had 2 big stages here. So they had, they had a total of 3 stages.
Yeah.
And it was a nice setup because if you look at the schedule, it looked like they overlapped, and they actually didn't overlap, but they didn't give you enough time to get from one to the other.
Yeah. Right.
So it worked out kind of best, and unfortunately, Guar
was like a high school.
Yeah, exactly.
Your high school classes.
Yeah, totally. You're like, oh, I hit the bell. I can get out of this class early. Maybe I can make it.
Yeah.
So we would hit this and that, but Guar, I heard was amazing because there's a kid in our this new kid Ricky. Ricky the Second, we're gonna call him. You see some of his pictures on Facebook. He's part of our new street crew. He goes out. He went out and was handing out stickers and shaking hands with people.
Very cool.
He's promoting the band, promoting Mosh Mag. Yeah, we'll show little Ricky, and that's Rick. So everybody say what's up to Rick. We're gonna. He's on Facebook. Say hi to him and all that stuff. But anyway, Rick went and saw War. He said they were amazing. I guess they did some crazy, or they had a Trump doll up there and they shredded them. They got blood all over.
Yeah,
typical War crap. But anyway, yeah. And then of course the band on the first day. This is all day one. The band on the first day was amazing to me. Was as always is Deftones. And now Deftones is a different band for me because Deftones that's a band that I don't listen to a lot. Okay, for years I've always watched them live. I've seen them live a bunch of places. You know, they were always around. I think they played with Death Angel before. Just old school. And they played with a bunch of, over the years they played with everybody we used to see. So I've always liked them and their live shows. Never really got one of their CDs or never really played any of their stuff outside of live shows until I met my ex's brother-in-law, Kevin. He's a diehard Deftones fan, and we started going to shows again, kind of sparked that interest again, and then I downloaded some of their songs, yada yada, and started getting back into them. And like always, man, they rock. They're badass. I actually saw them here in Modesto at a little tiny, literally was it was a lodge, like a place where you go and see a wedding, a small little lodge. They were on their way to Sacramento from, I think, Fresno. It was like a Thursday night, dude. Kevin hits us up, and he's like, hey, man, let's get tickets. We got Deftones is coming to Modesto tonight. I'm like, no way. Little lodge, dude. I was blown away. Probably one of the coolest spots I've ever seen a band. It was such a little spot. But yeah, Deftones killed it. As always, Chino, those guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing. And so, day two. Now, day two, Brandon, man, this whole time I was sick. I was coming down with the flu. Friday, I left work a little early. I wasn't feeling it. And then Saturday, I had to go to the show. Didn't drink, dude. Didn't do anything. Then I had a mix of coffee, Theraflu, and Theraflu in a coffee mug. I had Airborne in a cup, and then Date regular some energy drink. So, and that was my concoction, dude. It was like no alcohol. That was my concert pack. So I was on that, and then dude, the next day it was worse. I almost didn't make it to the show. So we got there kind of late. I saw Seether. We saw the ending of Seether. Like always, Seether's another one of those bands, man. I don't know. They're more of these radio play bands they're more for the radio. Seether's a good band. Again, those guys are great. But to me, maybe it's just that I feel that they're played out. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
There's a band out there. They're called the Fever 333. Amazing.
Oh wow.
Dude, amazing presence live. They were so active. They're badass on stage. I think they're a newer band.
Are they hard? Are they really hard? Or are they?
No, they're a lot harder than a lot of these bands that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They were more on the harder side. But yeah, the Fever 333. They were just they're a pretty damn good band, man. They put a live show together. Incubus, again, same old shit, really.
Yeah.
And,
I know.
but I gotta give it up for Whitey Ford from Everlast. Great performance. He did a small set over there on the smaller stage. He's got a really good voice for live. He's got that deep, hey now, that cool voice.
Yeah.
We went and checked him out. He did a cool little set. He was really good. And right after him, we saw the band of all bands that actually went to go that whole thing for SOAD, System of a Down.
Insert surge here.
Yeah. Need I say anything, dude? They freaking blew me away. They were so
know.
But see, I didn't get what you got. See, we got 6 or 7 songs, or maybe a little more. They could only play from 7 till 11 because of curfew, because it was Sunday night.
Right.
So, but
that's what just killed. Yeah, when they played here in Phoenix.
Or no, it wasn't even 30. That. I think it was 9 to 11.
Oh.
Yeah, 9 to 11.
They played 30 freaking songs. No, and I'm telling you, there was no like encore.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they just said, "Hey guys, thanks a lot." Boom, boom. They walked off the stage, and everyone was like, the lights went on. Everyone started running around to take getting broke down. And you know what? I think really, I'm so glad I got to see him again. I don't think they're gonna come back, man. All the bullshit that's happening. I hope Surge just goes and goes, "Wow, that is kind of awesome." What they, sold the place out. We've got some videos I'm going to be posting later on too on Facebook. The pit was absolutely incredible. There was like 6 pits on the floor. It was just really awesome to see how much energy was there. The kid, God, just see all these kids out there too, just still loving this band. I said,
the energy there is amazing.
I know, and luckily we got some good seats. I didn't want to stand on the floor all day. I love to sit and watch now. Sometimes, sometimes when I went to the other show, I'll talk about. But yeah, Skeleton Witch opened, really hardcore band. I've seen these guys in a small club. These guys are really good. Check them out. And then at the drive-in played.
Oh.
And,
Yeah, they were at Aftershock.
I was just getting tore up at this point, and I didn't give a shit. Well, just give me shit. Okay, they've got to realize where they're at. I live in Phoenix, and they just start talking shit about Trump and all this shit, and I'm just sitting there watching. I ain't saying shit, but he started getting booed, and he didn't expect it. Like, he was on tour, like in California, like, oh yeah, fuck Trump, and then he comes to Phoenix, and then it's like, oh, it didn't work, so it was really weird. Yeah.
Why did they do the political
Trump supporter here? I know, and I guess because they're opening for Surge, and all this shit. But SOT, System of a Down was absolutely fucking, dude. The sound is incredible. Every little shit. God. Dude, it had been like 15 years since I saw him before that, and it just absolutely killed me. What I spent on merch, oh my god. Oh my god. I got the poster, I got the Toxicity license plate, all this shit. So 3 shirts.
They have a website for that stuff.
Nah, but you know what? Like, you couldn't get the special like posters. That's what I love. Those posters that come out and they get all those things. What are you doing? This guy. It's so weird that this dog knows when, like, what are you doing, you idiot? Like, play with me, bitch. Shit. Good.
Oh, now you don't want to do it because I'm on camera. You pulled away from the camera like, no.
I saw that. That was
Stop it. Shut up.
That was a really good highlight. Went with all my shit. Oh god, let me tell you this story. Oh my god, it's so funny. So one of my buddies, Chuck, how you doing, buddy? I'm gonna tell you this story. He comes in. I get I have good seats, so I go and get him in the hallway. I give him my wife's ticket. He comes and sits in front of me. Well, there's a girl in the second seat, and she's been there all day, all by herself. Really weird. I just don't know what's going on. So all of a sudden, Chuck's sitting there, and he's standing in front, right in front of me, to the left. And he's off to the right. And she's off to the right, so right next to him. All of a sudden, she grabs his hand and tries to put it around her. So Chuck backs off like what the hell are you doing? So then she tries to do it again. So finally, he just yanked his hand off, and I'm watching this going, what the fuck? And I am tore up, man. I am lit as fuck. And I'm watching the shit go down, and I'm just like, I had to stop watching Surge for a minute, or System of a Down, because it was a drama. This girl wanted him to absolutely, she wanted to start making out with him. But he was like, get the fuck out of here. Like, get out. All of a sudden, she got so embarrassed, she just left. She left. She just took off.
I wonder if she even realized it.
Oh, my.
Wait, this isn't the one.
I don't know. I don't think she's ever been rejected or whatever, but she really wasn't all that. I don't know. But it was just the funniest fucking thing to see. Oh my god. Anyway, I went and saw Behemoth. Double days, and I'm telling you, I love when I get to see a tour that absolutely starts. Yes, insert images here. Anyway, when I get to go see a band and their tour opens in my city, and that's what I love about Phoenix, man. Everybody wants to start their tour here, and I think it's so incredible. I saw Ghost here when they started.
Oh hell yeah!
I saw them, Machine Head, when they started their tour, and stuff like that. And I think it's incredible to see, because you don't know no expectations. You know, you have no idea what's going to go on, and especially with their new album. God, they're so good. They played at the Van Buren. The Van Buren is this. I really enjoy this place. I really do. It's one of the nicest little clubs, and it's got a nice little outdoor area. Dude, it's a really great venue. Great people, really nice. Anyway,
Newer venue?
What's up?
Is it like a newer venue?
You know what? I'd have to say it's been there for a while, but it's we have so many little clubs around, which I think that's where I'm going to now. I'm so sick and tired. How much I just spent for System of a Down? It was like I'd have to say I spent over $1,500 for three people. Nice. For three people with beer, and I'm not talking food. I'm just talking merch and tickets. Yeah. You know, and it's just absolutely ridiculous what Ticketmaster paid. That's another story, and we've already talked about. But anyway. Yeah. Man, I just went there. The people there, even management, got a photo. You know, you're gonna see images popping up of my stuff. But anyway, really freaking great artist. And what I mean, you know, they're really hard. Their energy's fucking top notch. Oh, I can't even remember who opened for them or anything, and I hate to say it because I got in late. And but man, I am absolutely. When we saw Behemoth with Slayer in Sacramento,
yes,
they turn on this. It's like a persona that they just jump into.
Yeah.
And they came out with a skull mask. You'll see images coming up, and it's just everyone. They all had masks on. You couldn't even know who it was, and then all of a sudden they took them off. But it was kind of cool. I was seeing this one girl in front, and she was all excited, and I saw her later on, and I guess, you know, they had like these blood packets, and they're like spitting blood into the crowd. She was covered in blood, and it was dried to her face, and she was but she was so happy. Oh my God, she was so happy, and it was so great to see. Like, you know, it was like, wow. You know, people that actually care about doing a performance, and they did it fucking right. Yeah. The Pit, you know, was, you know, I'm just so sick and tired of these pits nowadays. These people that are on the inside of a pit, they get mad because you're getting pushed into them. I don't understand it, but they need to realize that then you need to fucking go somewhere else and not be there. Anyway, I can't say nothing else. We're gonna show you the tour dates too, what they have coming up. I know you guys have in NorCal. You're gonna be at the end of the tour, so they're gonna have that date for you guys. I think it's don't even know, can't even figure it out right now. But anyway. Yeah, that's right there. Just check it out. Anyway, and then they go to LA. But I would check it out. I love to see them. I love to see them being the headliner. And it was a really great show. That's all I need to say. I'm done with my review.
That's it, man. I mean,
I'm crumbling up my paper as I speak. I will throw it now.
No, it is. We're done.
We're done. I'm done with you. I'm done with you, Mr. Mosh Mag. I don't know what the fuck that was.
All right, guys.
Okay, guys.
That's it. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Wrapping it up. You know where to get us. You can Google us at Mosh Mag. and shows everywhere now. We're on pretty much all the media.
Mhm.
All you gotta do is Google us.
Yes, Google, god damn it.
But definitely email us, like us, subscribe, check out our new YouTube channel, and definitely subscribe to it, please. Click the subscribe button, click the like button.
And it, yeah.
Eventually, you know, we want to get paid for this.
I want you to press it. I don't want you to hit it. Maybe that's what's going wrong. They're trying to punch it. Don't punch the like button. No. And don't smash it either. You want to be able to use that button later on, okay? Jesus Christ. Your fucking dog is out. We're out. I'm done. I'm done with you and your dog. Peace out, guys. Late.